For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's poppin', everybody? This is Slowbro Final 4. Got a TCG match with our Mega Kangaskhan EX deck. Kangaskhan. Nobody's gonna know this reference, but that's how I titled it. Okay. Obviously, we aim to go second with this deck and with 99% of the decks that I use. But in this case, of course, we aim to get powered up through Joltik. Very powerful energy acceleration Pokemon besides the very low HP. Just get 4 energies, 2 grass and 2 lightning. It means that any Pokemon that can just have easy requirements, colorless Pokemon typically, that can use any energy, their basics or stage 1s, then you can just power them up instantly. I did this little combo with Bliss EX as well. There's other Pokemon you can do this for, of course. And it's just a good way to power up Kangaskhan too. And use it as a deck. Okay. So, what is my opponent running? We got this Snorunt and Marnie's Morpeko. So, it's going to be a Grimmsnarl deck. Could be annoying, but at the same time, this guy doesn't do that much base damage. So, it might be easier for me to tank hits and turn the attacks into 3 OHKOs plus. The only problem is I do run a bunch of ability Pokemon, including the Kangaskhan, so that Frostlash is going to be a big bitch. Damn it. So got rid of his stadium automatically after I reap the benefit myself. And we're going to get those energies. I'm not going to bother using the... Okay, wait a minute. No, we're just going to get 3 because I don't want to waste these. Since I don't have another Pokemon to put the 4th energy on, you don't want to do that. Anyway, so I'm not going to give this guy cards with the Iono. That's why I didn't play it. So hopefully you don't have much going on. And then just next turn, I can just retreat the Joltik and start attacking immediately. You know, and draw cards too. So evolves into the stage 1. The nice thing about this stadium is that it buffs all basic Pokemon, so even things like Joltik and Slowpoke can get a little buff. That might help. And he is going to Iono himself, that's fine, giving me those cards. We get another stadium, very good. So just got it at the right time since he got rid of mine again. We want to get rid of these annoying stadiums because my opponent can keep plussing out of them. With this Spike Mooth gym, get an evolution or whatever Marnie Pokemon every turn. Pretty broken. What are you gonna do? Then passes the turn. Okay, fine. So I will get the drop on you. We will evolve into the Slowbro. I mean, I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't, but you never know what might happen. So I want to play this now since he didn't get the Frostlash yet. Play our stadium and let's see. Should I draw 2 cards first? No, I'm gonna use the boss's orders anyway to kill the Morgrim. I was thinking maybe I should just draw 2 cards, see if I get a basic, then attach energy, and then use Lily. But either way, we're just gonna kill this thing now and not do anything else. Just slow you down at least. If these guys rely on the stadium and just evolving it through the stage 1 as well, maybe this will work out. If I can just kill this thing and get at least 1 more attack. I mean, the Morpeko would be kind of useless anyway. There's not much point killing it, I think. I know it can attack with a bunch of energies mid to late game, but I'd rather get rid of the real threats. Okay. So far, I think so good, although I did point out, you know, this deck does have a bunch of advantages playing against me with all my ability Pokemon. The freaking Joltik is also going to be a liability if it's not going to get killed in the active spot. He's just going to spread damage on it, and it's an easy 1 prize. That's why I hate these low-ass HP Pokemon. They shouldn't have such low HP, but the Pokemon Company still does this thing where they want to give like the really tiny Pokemon and baby Pokemon 30 HP and just have everything else have weak ass HP anyway. Like this Slowpoke, 70 HP. Ridiculous. Okay. So just gonna draw one card with your little guy, huh? Very good. So it worked out, me using the boss's orders that turn. Alright, so we're gonna use the Nest Ball. I do need to get another Kangaskhan down. And I will use the Ultra Ball. Let's discard the Slowpoke to get another Slowbro. Okay. And now use the Iono. Okay, so pretty good. I mean, my setup is pretty much complete at this point. It's perfect. All I need is just manual attachments, which shouldn't be difficult. And I'm not going to get anything else. Let's go ahead and draw two more. Not forget. Just get another kill. All I gotta do is keep attacking. Hopefully he still can get the Frostlass in time, so I can make use of the Slowbros. Get their max value. Heal a bunch of damage. Alright. Morgrim gets promoted. I think it's about time he's gonna attack. He can't afford to not attack anymore. I already got a 2-prize lead. I mean, he'll be able to just come back very quickly thanks to the free prize he's going to get on the Joltik. That's such bullshit. I mean, my stadium maybe could have helped, but he got rid of it again so quick. We only got 3 at the end of the day. This guy probably's got like 5 stadiums or more. Okay. Let's see. That Munkidori is also going to be annoying because I don't get 1-hit KOs with Kangaskhan. It's going to suck how he's going to be able to spread damage with that guy too. Not really much else for me to really try and dig for and set up for. I suppose we be great to have our A-Spec ready in hand, ready to use to negate his attacks. The Joltik went down, unfortunate. I really hate this shit, man. But what can you do? I mean, if you're gonna try and take advantage of the energy acceleration from Joltik, you're gonna have the drawback too. Okay, so you know what? What I also can do in this deck, and what you can do as well if you run it, you got to keep in mind, if we put ourselves in a position where, you know, the Kangaskhan gets killed, and then my opponent needs to get 3 more prizes, then the best thing they're going to hope for, or they're going to strive for, is to just kill another Mega Evolution Pokemon, right? Just get 3 more prizes and win. So if you put them in the 2-prize range with the Slowbro, they're going to be at 2. Okay, they get a free card, but then if you got the Iono in hand, it works out. So depending on how you play your cards, even killing the Slowbro is a sound strategy. Okay, so you get that extra 10 HP heal, but more importantly, you make your Iono more powerful. So right now I fully healed my dudes. The Slowbros are basically nearly dead right now. Okay, play our stadium. I hope it sticks. And then I will get another Slowpoke. Let's draw 2. I didn't use my A-Spec just yet. And Ionos, okay, great things to get. As soon as he gets more kills, it's going to be the key card here to win. And I'm going to go for that 200. Hope I get lucky. rapid fire combo, but nope. Just gonna do 200. And once he heals 30, that's 170, but it's still enough for me to get a 2-hit KO. And this game is gonna be pretty long, isn't it? I mean, we're halfway there. Damn. Removed my last stadium. I'm not gonna have any more, unfortunately, so that Marnie stadium is gonna stick. I mean, the HB loss of the buff that we were gonna get, yeah, it stings that we're not gonna have it on the Kangaskhan, but more importantly, I just don't like the fact that this guy can get a free search every turn of his valuable Pokemon. It just makes it so easy to evolve into the stage 2. Just super easy. You don't gotta worry about Ultra Balls, you don't gotta worry about anything. Just, you got this stadium and then you can grab something every turn. Busted stuff. Okay, so the second one is out. What's it going to be? Of course, going to use the Munkidori. In the meantime, while you're doing your shit, I killed the Slowbro. That's too bad. You guys check out my website. I always say that. I always got the little intro ads in the beginning. The link is in the description too. I did make a news post about the Pokemon Center opening in Germany too. It's going to be an online store, basically Pokemon Center, just like how it is in the UK and in the US. Now, they're not going to let people from all over Europe buy stuff, which really sucks ass. I mean, the one in the UK, it's also annoying that they just don't ship anywhere else besides in the UK. But at least you can think to yourself, okay, it's because the UK is not in Europe anymore, quote unquote. But even though they still got all the drawbacks of being in Europe without really any benefit. But let's not get into politics here. But it made a little bit more sense for the UK one. But in Germany, come on, man. I mean, just let us, I guess they gotta make more in other places in Europe. I don't know. Honestly, like whether they got them or not, everything is just sold out at this point. Every time you want to buy something worth a damn, everything is just sold out. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill the Slowbro here, as I was saying, making that play. So this guy gets an extra card from the prizes, but it's just going to make my Iono that much sweeter. I'm switching the Kangaskhan, so my dude is going to be fresh. Okay. And, you know, if you don't use something like Regigigas or the, what is it called? Regigigas or the Tapu Bulu, you can technically power up 3 Kangaskhan's exactly, provided no energies are in the prizes either. But most of the time it's not going to happen. You should get by with 2. But I switched onto the healthy one here, just because the game is coming to a close kind of soon. I'm killing this dude. I'm going to be down to 2 prizes, so 1 more KO on his Grimmsnarl EX, I win. So, you know, he's not going to be able to just last. I didn't use my A spec, so we can still get some more healing in. Just got to keep that pressure, god damn it. The great thing about this whole match, I guess, is that he went the whole game and he didn't get the Frostlass out. I guess if it's a 1-1 line, maybe it's in the prizes. But it would have really made a big difference if that thing is out, because I can't really do shit about it. And then I would eventually lose, I think, if that was around from the beginning. But we're holding on so far. You know, the other Kangaskhan, I switched it, but it's not like it was in the danger zone. It's still got a lot of HP, even though it is kind of hurt still. But just using the fresh one is better. Okay. Just gonna hit me for 180. And right now, all I really want is my A-Spec. So the Arven, just the thing. Let me get the Kangaskhan down and start putting more energies on you. It'll be wonderful. Put the tool on as well, and then go for the A-Spec. It's prized. Goddamn. The one time that I really needed you right now, it's gonna make that difference between winning and losing. Fuck. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty annoyed by my damn luck. So now we switch yet again into the one that's not nearly dead. And draw 2 with Run Errand, and not really much I'm looking for at this point. Hit this dude, and then he's gonna have to make a pretty big decision. There's no other Grimmsnarl ready to attack. I guess he can use the little Morpeko to attack then, I think. I mean, I used my one boss's orders. I don't have a power catcher in this deck. So if he decides to hide the Grimmsnarl, we can't really do shit. Unfortunately. So, damn. He's gonna put the Snow Rod up front. Really, dude? Not use the Morpeko? I'm pretty surprised, actually. So, his thinking is I can't use the EX, otherwise I'm gonna lose. So I'm just gonna start healing damage on it. And then he's thinking, I guess maybe eventually he can use him, but I don't think it's gonna work. But just stall until he gets something else down, I guess. Perhaps get more energies for the Morpeko. I don't know how much damage that thing does. But you know what? I'm not gonna be dumb here. If you're just gonna put the Snow Rod up front, I'm not just gonna kill it and then let you basically 2-hit KO me. I can't let the Grimmsnarl come in for an attack. So what I'm gonna do is basically not do shit. Let's use Arven. There really isn't anything for me to grab. But I guess the Vessel can just do this because I need energies. Get my energies, power up the other fresh Kangaskhan, and I'm going to put that active. So get the last energy here. Draw 2, just cuz, and then pass the turn. So, by doing this, it means he now needs an energy to retreat as well, the Snow Rod. And once again, the Grimmsnarl can come in the active position if he's not going to win that turn. So retreat onto the fresh one just in case. You never know what might happen. I'm just going to do this now. And then pass the turn. And then if he still can't attack my Kangaskhan, then I'm just going to swing. I'm going to be down to 1 prize, and then no matter what he does, I just win. That's the plan. It's not perfect, but it seems like this guy's struggling with resources too. I mean, I don't really got much choice. I'm so unlucky my ace-pick is in the prizes. It would have made a pretty big difference here. So, just gotta do what we can with the cards I got. But yeah, guys, check out my website. I got the set for, like, the reprint set volume 2 for One Piece 2. My storefront. I was gonna say Stormfront. But yeah, I got the Pokemon set Stormfront 2, the gallery for that too. All the DP sets. Okay, so just doing Ultra Ball shit, getting rid of the cards we don't need. I know would be good right now, so that's the last one. I think I'm just gonna use it, put you to 2. Snowrun gets killed. He doesn't have the bird down to draw, so hopefully this amounts to something. Switch, that's great. In case he wants to get me stuck, we're good. I think we're good here. I'm in as good as a position as I can be. Down to 1 prize, got the switch in hand. Kangaskhan in the active is fresh. He couldn't do anything on the previous turn. And yeah, even I got like another prize. It really is the last card. It's the ace spec and the prizes. What luck, man. What luck. But he promotes the Grimmsnarl. I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. I guess that Morpeko there really didn't do anything. You can put a little bit of spread with me, with Munkidori, but it's not going to matter. And then the Tankin succeeded, as you guys can see. You know, these Kangaskhan's absorbing those hits. You can't pull them while they're on the bench. I mean, you're in trouble. That's the benefit with this big HP Pokemon. Using the Arven here, which pretty much means no bosses holders, my biggest worry. So now he's going to use his secret box, this ace spec that he's running. I don't know where you're going to get. Man, I hope to God it's not the catcher. But no, just a bunch of other random stuff. So I don't know what he's doing. Just accept defeat already. Make an attack, pass the turn, whatever you're going to do. He's going to try and retreat again. But, I mean, you can't do shit, so... And just scooped, finally. Okay, great. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sub to the channel, leave a like, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What a